What up, what's popping? It's your dog Breeze from Fahrenheit 451, part of the Fourth and Gold Network. We're burning up books alive 3-1 in the NBA yesterday, back with my best bets in the NBA for December 29th. First up from the Miami Heat, I'm going with the other Triple J we have in our league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. over his 12 field goals attempted, minus 120 odds over on Bet365. Risking 1.2 units on this one to win 1 unit back. He's hit this line in his last 9 out of 10 games, averaging 13.8 field goals attempted. Hit this in the game earlier this month versus Denver when he had 14 field goal attempts. Denver allows the 11th most points, and the 11th most points to the small forward position. Can't get the points if you don't shoot the rock. Next, from the Orlando Magic, I'm going Anthony Black over his 19 points, minus 115 odds over on Bet365. Risking 1.15 units on this one to win 1 unit back. AB hit this line in his last 6 games, averaging 24.6 points in his last 5 games, averaging 33.9 minutes in his last 10 games. When he plays 30 minutes or more without Franz Wagner and Jalen Suggs in the lineup, he has hit this line at a 100% hit rate this season. Hit this line in his last 6 out of 6 games, averaging 24.2 points in 34.4 minutes. 17 field goal attempts or more in his last 4 out of 6 games. When he has 17 field goal attempts or more, he has hit this line in his last 5 out of 6 games, averaging 25.5 points. Next, from the Brooklyn Nets, Brooklyn, we go hard. I'm taking Cam Thomas over his 17 points, minus 115 odds over on Bet365. Cam over this line in 6 out of 8 games this season, excluding the game which he got injured in, averaging 22.3 points on the season, 23 points in both of his last 2 games versus the Golden State Warriors on just 23 and 26 minutes played. 30 points in his last game, which was his first game returning back from injury versus Minnesota on just 20 minutes. 30 points in just 20 minutes. If he's on a minute restriction, we're not tripping. But I still like him to get his 17. 24% of his points are scored in the paint. Golden State allowing the 6th most points in the paint. I got my Milwaukee Bucktown. You know what I'm saying? I'm repping because I absolutely really love this play right here. This play is going to be Headband Bobby Portis of the Milwaukee Bucks over his 10 field goals attempted. Minus 125 odds over on Bet365. He's hit this line in his last 15 out of 17 games. Dating back to last season, he's hit this line in his last 4 out of 5 versus Charlotte, with 15, 13, 21, and 12 field goals attempted. Charlotte allowing the 3rd most points to the power forward position and the 9th most points overall. 31% of Headband Bobby's points are scored from the above the break 3. The Hornets are allowing the 11th most above the break 3s. Last but not least, I'm going to be taking Jalen Tyson from the Cleveland Cavaliers over 5 2-point field goals attempted. Minus 120 odds over on Bet365. He's hit this line in his last 9 out of 10 games. 11 2-point field goals attempted in his last game versus the Spurs. So to recap, at the 4:30 mark, all right, I'm going to be taking Jaime Jaquez Jr. over his 12 field goal attempts, Anthony Black over 19 points, Cam Thomas over his 17 points, Headband Bobby Portis over 10 field goals attempted, and Jalen Tyson over his 5 2-point field goals attempted. Like, comment, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. Let's keep burning them. As always, I will see you tomorrow. If you would like access to all of my plays as soon as I place them for just $1 hair, subscribe to the Patreon. I will link that down below, and use the code Xmas at checkout. Love, peace, and fish grease. Let's continue to run up these units.